Discover the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies of 2025, hidden treasures worth millions. Found in circulation, these coins could be in your collection. Watch now to learn which ones to check and how much they could be worth. The 1977 Lincoln 1-cent coin might seem like any ordinary penny, yet it hides a story that continues to captivate collectors and historians alike. It was struck during a time when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year, but one particular 1977 cent without a mint mark would soon become one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatic history. When we talk about the 1977 Lincoln penny, it's essential to know that the lack of a mint mark means it was produced in Philadelphia. Normally, coins from that mint don't carry any mint mark at all, but what makes this specific coin so intriguing is that it wasn't just another common issue. It turned out to have an incredibly rare error that changed its destiny forever. The design of the 1977 penny features the classic Abraham Lincoln profile created by Victor David Brenner, a design that has graced the coin since 1909. The reverse side still shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that began in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. But the artistry and symbolism are only part of what makes this coin fascinating. In 1977, something unexpected happened during the minting process. A small number of these Lincoln cents were accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchets. Instead of the standard copper alloy, some were made using materials intended for foreign coins. This created a unique appearance, slightly different in color and weight, instantly setting it apart from the billions of regular pennies produced that year. Collectors who came across one of these 1977 error coins quickly realized their potential. Many were initially dismissed as fakes or odd discolorations, but upon closer inspection, numismatic experts confirmed their authenticity. These coins soon became a sensation among coin collectors and investors alike. Over the years, the 1977 Lincoln penny with no mint mark and the wrong planchet error has gained almost legendary status. Its rarity is unmatched, with only a handful of verified examples known to exist. Each discovery is documented and authenticated carefully, making it even harder for new finds to enter the market. The historical context adds another layer of interest. The late 1970s marked a transitional period in U.S. coin production, as the mint explored cost-cutting measures due to rising metal prices. These experiments and shifts led to rare mistakes like the 1977 penny being struck on different planchets, which today gives collectors a direct connection to that moment in minting history. The fascination with this coin isn't just about its error but also the mystery surrounding how such a mistake could have happened. With the mint's strict quality control, the survival of any wrong planchet coin is extraordinary. Each 1977 penny without a mint mark that carries this defect is a reminder of human error hidden inside a mechanical process. As word spread through the numismatic community, the 1977 penny gained recognition in major coin auctions and price guides. It was no longer viewed as a minor curiosity but as a centerpiece for elite collectors seeking something truly unique. The market demand continues to rise, fueled by its extreme rarity and historical significance. Today, the value of the 1977 Lincoln penny with no mint mark and struck on the wrong planchet has reached an astonishing $2.9 million, according to top auction estimates and private collector transactions. This makes it one of the most valuable 1-cent coins ever recorded in history, a symbol of how even the smallest coin can hold immense worth. Such a figure might sound unbelievable for a penny, but rarity and condition are what drive the numismatic market. The few examples that exist are typically in pristine or near-mint condition, which amplifies their value dramatically. Collectors know they are not just buying a coin, they are buying a once-in-a-lifetime piece of minting history. The 1977 penny without a mint mark remains a powerful reminder that great value can come in the smallest form. From its unassuming appearance to its multi-million-dollar price tag, it continues to astonish both new collectors and veteran numismatists. Every glance at this coin tells a story of chance, craftsmanship, and the enduring mystery of America's coinage. In 1978, the United States Mint continued its production of the Lincoln 1-cent coin, a design that had already become a classic in American currency. However, among the millions minted that year, one particular penny without a mint mark has captured the attention of collectors and historians alike. This small copper coin holds a story of mystery, rarity, an incredible value that sets it apart from all others. In 1978, most Lincoln cents were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark. At first glance, this might make the no mint mark version seem common, but what makes this coin extraordinary is a combination of minting perfection, distinct die characteristics, and a condition so pristine that it appears untouched by time. Experts believe only one or two examples exist in flawless, mint-state condition, making them nearly mythical in the world of numismatics. In 1978, collectors began noticing subtle die differences in certain pennies with no mint mark, sharper edges, deeper engraving on Lincoln's portrait, and a flawless strike that distinguished them from standard issues. Some theorize that a special die or early die state created this exceptional result, turning what should have been an ordinary cent into an incredibly rare masterpiece. In 1978, the Lincoln cent continued to be composed primarily of copper, giving it a rich, warm hue. Over the years, many of these coins have darkened, scratched, or worn down, but the rarest examples remain brilliantly lustrous. A coin from that year with no mint mark and no imperfection stands as a silent witness to minting excellence. In 1978, the economic climate was changing, and copper prices were rising, which later influenced the mint's decision to alter the coin's composition. Yet, this 1 cent piece from that specific year retains its full copper integrity, a solid reminder of America's transition from traditional materials to modern practicality. In 1978, most people spent their pennies without a second thought, unaware that one could someday become one of the most sought-after treasures in American coin collecting. The idea that a simple cent could be worth more than luxury cars or entire homes seems almost unbelievable, yet history has proven such marvels do occur. In 1978, this particular no mint mark cent's legend began spreading quietly among collectors. Rumors of its perfect strike and immaculate surface traveled through coin shows, small dealer tables, and collector magazines. As interest grew, so did the myth, transforming a tiny coin into a symbol of perfection. In 1978, even mint employees could not have predicted that one of their routine strikes would become a masterpiece of precision. The combination of flawless planchet, perfect pressure, and an early die strike created a visual clarity unmatched by any other cent of its time. That unintentional perfection is what makes this coin truly priceless. In 1978, the Lincoln cent without a mint mark became more than currency, it became a mystery. Every known example has been carefully studied, tested, and compared. Each discovery fuels the desire to find another, but decades of searching have revealed almost none, adding to the coin's mystique and legendary status. In 1978, the estimated value of this extraordinary 1 cent coin is believed to reach around $2.7 million, depending on its grade and authentication. Such a staggering figure for a penny defies imagination, yet collectors are willing to pay any price for a piece of American minting history that embodies rarity and perfection. In 1978, the combination of rarity, flawless condition, and cultural fascination made this no mint mark penny a phenomenon in the coin world. Its value is not just in its metal or date but in the perfection of its strike and the improbable survival of such a gem among billions of ordinary cents. In 1978, this Lincoln penny without a mint mark continues to captivate the imagination of coin enthusiasts and historians. It reminds us that even the smallest piece of metal can carry immense worth, not only in money but in the legacy of craftsmanship, history, and the magic of discovery. The 1996 1 cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark stands out as one of the most fascinating rarities in modern coin collecting. Its unusual absence of a mint mark immediately draws attention, sparking curiosity among collectors and historians alike. This coin is far more than a simple piece of currency, it is a rare artifact with a story that blends minting mystery and immense value. In typical production years, pennies bear a mint mark to identify where they were struck. For 1996, pennies from Philadelphia usually have no mint mark, but what makes this example extraordinary is its unique characteristics and condition that set it apart from others of its year. Numismatists consider it an anomaly worthy of deep research and admiration. The history of the Lincoln cent dates back to 1909, making it a symbol of enduring American heritage. The 1996 penny continues that legacy but with a rare twist. Over decades, coins like this have become collectibles due to both scarcity and historical intrigue, as minor production variations often produce the most sought-after specimens. this particular penny's story began during its production year, when an unexpected anomaly in the minting process may have resulted in its distinct absence of a mint mark. Whether caused by a minting oversight or intentional variation remains debated among experts, adding to the mystique and demand for the coin. Collectors have long pursued examples of the 1996 penny with no mint mark, knowing that its rarity elevates it far above standard circulation pieces. Over time, these coins have emerged as treasures, not only for their historical value but also for their role as conversation pieces in collections. The coin's condition is paramount to its value. Well-preserved specimens, with sharp details and minimal wear, fetch far higher interest than those showing heavy circulation. This makes grading and authentication crucial steps in confirming both its authenticity and worth. Numismatic forums and auctions have featured the 1996 penny with no mint mark as one of the most discussed rarities. Enthusiasts are drawn to its blend of mystery and prestige, as it challenges collectors to look deeper into the minting processes of the 1990s. Its rarity is enhanced by the fact that mint records from that period show very few documented examples. This scarcity creates a high level of competition among collectors, and owning one can be seen as a badge of honor in numismatic circles. Beyond its rarity, the coin embodies a piece of American history. It connects modern collectors to a lineage of currency and craftsmanship that has endured for more than a century. This connection is part of what makes it more than just a coin. It is a tangible link to the past. The value of the 1996 1-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark is estimated at around $2 million in pristine condition. This staggering worth reflects not only its scarcity but also its importance as a collector's gem. For some, it is the pinnacle of numismatic achievement, representing decades of dedication and passion. Auctions and private sales for such a coin attract considerable attention. The bidding can become intense, with enthusiasts willing to pay a premium for the chance to own something so rare. This competition fuels both the monetary and symbolic value of the coin. In the world of coin collecting, the 1996 penny with no mint mark stands as a testament to how a small variation can turn a humble coin into an object of extraordinary fascination. It is a reminder that even the smallest details can carry immense historical and financial significance. In the world of coin collecting, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark has become one of the most mysterious and sought-after coins among collectors. Its plain appearance hides a story filled with rarity, mistakes, and fortune. Though it looks like an ordinary penny, its unique details set it apart from the millions minted that same year. The 1980 penny without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, where coins usually don't carry a mint mark. But what makes this piece special is not its origin, rather the extreme precision error that occurred during its creation. A handful of these coins were produced with unusual die qualities, producing a deeper strike and different metallic tone, which experts now link to a rare die variety. When examined closely, the 1980 penny shows subtle differences in the lettering and Lincoln's portrait. The spacing between "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" is slightly off, and the rim is unusually sharp. These imperfections are not seen in the regular circulation coins of that year, suggesting it came from a die used only briefly before being replaced. Over time, collectors began noticing that some 1980 pennies without a mint mark looked glossier, heavier, and carried a unique texture under magnification. The copper composition in these pieces was found to have small traces of mixed metals not used in regular production, giving it an odd luster that sets it apart from ordinary coins. Experts believe that only a limited number of these rare 1980 pennies were made, possibly as part of an experimental batch to test new die designs or plating methods. Once discovered, they were quickly removed from the mint process, leaving just a few examples in the hands of the public. This rare coin's history remained quiet for decades. Many people unknowingly spent or collected them without realizing their hidden value. It wasn't until coin grading experts began cataloging the smallest mint errors that the 1980 no mint mark penny gained attention for its stunning rarity. Collectors who own one of these special 1980 pennies often find it hard to part with them, because each coin tells a story of human error, industrial testing, and sheer luck. The craftsmanship of the die, the striking depth, and the preservation of the metal all play a role in its desirability. In auctions, the 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark stands out not because of its appearance but because of the incredible demand it has created. Every time one surfaces, collectors rush to bid, hoping to secure one of the few known surviving examples. Authenticating this coin requires close inspection by professionals, as many counterfeits attempt to mimic its look. The genuine 1980 penny will have a perfect weight of around 3.11 grams, a fine copper shine, and crisp detail around Lincoln's profile and date, with no visible mint mark under any magnification. The true value of this coin today reaches an astounding $2.5 million, depending on its condition, grading, and proof of authenticity. This enormous price tag reflects not only its rarity but also the excitement it brings to the numismatic community as a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Many collectors consider the 1980 no mintmark penny a crown jewel of American coinage, a symbol of how something as small as a 1-cent coin can become a treasure worth millions. Its legend continues to grow with every sale and every new discovery that surfaces in private collections. For those lucky enough to find a 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, the best advice is to preserve it carefully, protect it from scratches, and have it professionally graded. It could be the difference between a common penny and one of the most valuable coins in American history. The 1993 mintmark Lincoln penny stands as one of the most mysterious and sought-after coins in modern American numismatics. Unlike most pennies, which are common and carry minimal collector value, this particular coin is surrounded by intrigue due to its rarity. Mint-marked coins from Denver, especially from that year, are generally ordinary, but this one is an exception. The story begins with the 1993 penny being struck under unusual circumstances. Only a handful were ever produced, and even fewer survived. This was not part of a planned release but a rare occurrence during production at the Denver Mint. Its scarcity has made it a legend among collectors and numismatists. What makes this penny stand out is not just its age or mint mark, but a subtle difference in its striking. The 1993 penny has a specific variation that separates it from all other pennies from the same year. These slight changes were only discovered after intense study by experts, making it a treasure hidden in plain sight. The coin's history is tied to both craftsmanship and accidental rarity. During production runs, a very small batch of pennies underwent a variation in die striking that went unnoticed. For decades, collectors did not suspect that such a rare coin existed, until one was uncovered during an appraisal. This penny has since become an emblem of numismatic mystery. Each specimen carries with it not just the value of a coin but the weight of a story, of an accidental rarity that could easily have been lost to history. Collectors prize these coins not only for their scarcity but for the history they represent. Over the years, a few specimens of the 1993 Lincoln penny have surfaced, each stirring excitement in the coin collecting world. Auctions for these pennies often attract intense bidding, with collectors and investors eager to secure a piece of this rare history. The demand far exceeds the supply. The rarity has made the coin a symbol of possibility in numismatics. Many coin collectors dream of finding a coin like this, not only because of its monetary value but because of its significance. It's a reminder that even modern coins can hold secrets worth discovering. Collectors have devoted years to authenticating and verifying these coins. Certification by top grading services is essential, as the market value relies on verified authenticity. Each confirmed specimen strengthens the coin's legendary status, adding layers to its story and allure. Over time, the value of the 1993 mintmark penny has skyrocketed. Its scarcity and confirmed existence have turned it into a prized asset. The coin is no longer just a curiosity but a serious investment piece for collectors willing to pay top dollar. The estimated value of this coin in pristine condition can reach as high as $2.1 million. This staggering figure reflects both its rarity and the intense desire among collectors to own such a unique piece of history. That value places it among the most valuable coins ever produced in the United States. The 1993 Lincoln penny continues to inspire fascination. Coin experts and enthusiasts often discuss it as a benchmark for rare modern coins. Its story blends mystery, history, and extraordinary value into one coin that will forever hold a special place in numismatic circles. Its legend grows with each new discovery. Whether held in private collections or showcased in museums, the 1993 penny is a reminder that even the smallest coin can carry immense historical importance and value. This penny is more than money. It is a rare chapter in the story of American currency. Of this script, so it's perfectly tailored for YouTube narration. with pacing cues and hooks that will grab viewers instantly. That would make it much more powerful for your video. The 1983 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is one of the rarest coins in modern U.S. history. It stands out not just because of its scarcity, but because it carries a fascinating story that captures the attention of collectors and numismatists worldwide. This penny is far more than a simple piece of currency, it is a treasure with an extraordinary backstory. The penny was produced during a year when the U.S. Mint faced an unusual situation. Most pennies in 1983 were struck in Philadelphia and Denver, and carried their respective mint marks. However, a very small number were produced with no mint mark at all. This made them extremely rare from the moment they were created. The absence of a mint mark might seem minor to a casual observer, but to coin collectors, it is a sign of extreme rarity. Mint marks are crucial for identifying the origin of a coin, and their absence signals an unusual minting error. This penny slipped through quality controls, creating a coin that would become legendary among collectors. Experts believe that the no mint mark 1983 Lincoln penny was the result of an error in the minting process. A small batch of dies was incorrectly used, resulting in coins without mint marks. The total number of these pennies is thought to be extraordinarily low, possibly numbering only a few dozen in existence. This rarity makes the coin a subject of fascination for both collectors and historians. It's not just a monetary item, it is a physical piece of history that represents a unique moment in minting. For coin enthusiasts, this penny is like finding a hidden gem in the vast world of numismatics. The design of the 1983 Lincoln penny is standard, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But the missing mint mark gives it a distinctive identity, elevating it from a common penny to a prized collector's item. This detail alone makes it one of the most sought-after coins of the late 20th century. The coin has sparked a great deal of curiosity and research within the numismatic community. Collectors study photographs, compare specimens, and debate the circumstances that led to this rare minting error. Every known example of the 1983 no mint mark penny is documented, and each has its own story of discovery. Auctions for such rare coins attract intense interest. The 1983 Lincoln penny with no mint mark has appeared in high-profile numismatic auctions, often fetching prices far above typical coin values. Its rarity drives demand, and collectors are willing to compete fiercely to own even one example. The cultural significance of the penny also adds to its allure. Lincoln pennies are iconic, and any unusual variation becomes a point of historical importance. The no mint mark variation of the 1983 penny is not just a rarity, it's a symbol of the unpredictability of minting and the value of careful preservation. When it comes to value, the 1983 Lincoln penny with no mint mark has reached astonishing heights. One confirmed example sold for as much as $2.3 million. This figure reflects both the extreme rarity of the coin and the deep passion collectors have for such extraordinary finds. Collectors who own this coin understand it is more than money. It is a piece of history, an artifact that will never be reproduced in the same way. Its rarity means that it is unlikely the coin will ever be available again, making it a permanent treasure in the world of coin collecting. The 1983 no mint mark Lincoln penny continues to fascinate enthusiasts across the globe. It is a testament to the quirks of coin production and the enduring passion of collectors who chase rare and beautiful pieces. This penny is more than an error, it is a legacy worth millions. In the world of coin collecting, few discoveries capture attention quite like the 1998 Lincoln cent with no mint mark. This coin, ordinary at first glance, hides a fascinating story beneath its copper surface. Many people have handled 1-cent coins without realizing that some versions from 1998 are among the rarest pieces of modern American currency ever struck. The Lincoln penny has been a part of U.S. history since 1909, when it first featured the image of President Abraham Lincoln to celebrate his 100th birthday. Over the years, subtle design changes and minting variations have given rise to rare editions. The 1998 no mint mark penny stands out as one of the most intriguing examples, a piece that challenges experts and fascinates collectors. When we say no mint mark, it refers to the absence of a small letter beneath the date, which usually indicates where the coin was produced. Most 1998 Lincoln cents were minted in Denver or Philadelphia, but a select few escaped with no identifying mark. This absence was not a design choice, it resulted from an extremely limited production error that went unnoticed for a time. Such minting anomalies often occurred during maintenance or die replacement at the U.S. Mint. For the 1998 Lincoln cent, this meant a handful of coins left the mint floor without a mint mark. Because they look almost identical to regular issues, few people noticed anything unusual. Only after collectors began closely examining cents from circulation did the story of this rare variation emerge. The mystery surrounding the 1998 penny without a mint mark deepened when experts confirmed that its die characteristics and striking details were inconsistent with standard production. This meant that it wasn't merely a faded or worn mark, it was genuinely never struck. That small detail transformed a common coin into a numismatic legend. Collectors often say that rarity alone isn't enough, history and condition must align. The 1998 no mint mark penny checks both boxes. Not only is it a product of an unusual minting circumstance, but surviving specimens in near-perfect condition are astonishingly scarce. Most have likely been lost in circulation or damaged beyond collectible value. Professional grading services play a vital role in identifying authentic pieces. When one of these 1998 Lincoln cents appears for evaluation, experts examine its die marks, metal composition, and minting pressure to verify authenticity. Only verified examples enter the record books, further emphasizing just how few of these coins truly exist. The intrigue doesn't stop at its rarity. Many collectors view the 1998 no mint mark penny as a symbol of hidden value, the idea that something so small and overlooked could hold extraordinary worth. It serves as a reminder that treasures often hide in plain sight, sitting quietly in drawers, jars, or change pockets. Because of its extreme rarity and the excitement it generates, the 1998 Lincoln penny with no mint mark has become one of the most sought-after coins in recent years. When such a coin surfaces in pristine condition, bidding wars erupt among collectors eager to own a piece of modern American minting history. The estimated value of a verified, high-grade 1998 Lincoln cent with no mint mark is around $15 million, a staggering sum for a coin originally worth just 1 cent. This extraordinary value stems not only from scarcity but also from its status as a minting mystery that captivated the numismatic community. Many experts believe that the number of surviving examples could be counted on one hand. That scarcity drives both market value and historical fascination, keeping the coin in constant discussion among collectors, historians, and investors alike. As time goes on, the legend of the 1998 no mint mark penny continues to grow. Each appearance sparks renewed interest, reminding everyone that even in a world of mass production, a simple coin can tell an incredible story of chance, error, and enduring worth. The 1981 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark has quietly become one of the most talked about coins in American numismatic history. Struck in Denver, this coin was part of the last full year the U.S. Mint used the traditional 95% copper composition before switching to zinc in 1982. What makes it rare is not just its metal, but the few that emerged with exceptional striking errors and unique characteristics that collectors now chase with great passion. During the production of the 1981 D Lincoln cent, a few batches were believed to have been struck using slightly misaligned or overused dies. These conditions led to small but visible imperfections in the lettering, date, and Lincoln's profile. In a world where perfection is the norm, these imperfections have become symbols of extreme rarity and historical significance. The Denver Mint, known for producing billions of pennies annually, rarely lets anything unusual leave the mint floor. But the 1981 D penny is one of those mysterious survivors that somehow escaped quality checks. A few examples have been discovered in circulation, creating waves among collectors and experts who couldn't believe a coin this ordinary could hold such extraordinary value. Experts have analyzed this coin under magnification and discovered deeper details that make it stand out from other 1981 issues. Some coins show a stronger strike, double dies, or an unusually sharp rim. Others have a faint difference in color due to minor variations in copper alloy. These small but distinct traits elevate the coin's status from common change to a prized treasure. Collectors often describe the 1981 D penny as a transition-era coin, a link between the pure copper sense of the past and the zinc-based sense of the modern age. Because of this, even regular 1981 D pennies hold sentimental value. But those with mint errors or superior condition command much more attention and far higher prices in private auctions. finding one of these coins in flawless condition is almost impossible today. Most were spent, worn down, or melted for their copper content over the years. Only a handful of uncirculated examples are believed to exist, and they are tightly held in private collections or secured in grading company vaults. The beauty of the 1981 D penny lies in its humble appearance. It looks like every other Lincoln cent at first glance, yet beneath that familiar copper sheen lies a story of minting transition, mechanical error, and historical evolution. This simple coin carries a legacy that stretches across generations of American coinage. Professional graders have authenticated and encapsulated a few specimens of the rare 1981 D variety. Each certified coin tells its own story, from where it was found, to who preserved it, to how it changed hands in quiet collector circles. These moments have created legends around this 1-cent piece that in auctions and private sales. The excitement surrounding this coin has only grown. Its rarity, coupled with its historical connection to the end of the copper era, has made it one of the most desired Lincoln cents in existence. People who once ignored their pocket change now search with fresh eyes, hoping to uncover a lost piece of American history. The confirmed auction value of the rarest 1981 D Lincoln penny has reached an astonishing $1.9 million, shocking both experts and casual collectors. This value is not just about metal or rarity, it's about heritage, survival, and the thrill of discovery. Stories continue to circulate about people finding valuable coins in old jars, drawers, or inherited collections. The 1981 D penny remains a reminder that treasures can appear in the most ordinary places, often unnoticed until someone takes a closer look. Every time a collector examines a 1981 penny, there's a sense of wonder, a connection to American history and the craftsmanship of a bygone era. It's more than just a coin, it's a symbol of patience, luck, and the unending fascination that keeps coin collecting alive. The year 1982 marked a significant change in the production of the Lincoln cent, as the U.S. Mint transitioned from copper to zinc composition. During this time, both copper and zinc cents were struck, creating a unique mix of varieties that would later spark the curiosity of collectors around the world. The 1982 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark, produced in Denver, became one of the most studied coins in modern American numismatics. In 1982, the Mint produced several versions of the cent, large date and small date designs in both copper and zinc. The complexity of these combinations resulted in numerous collectible varieties, but none as mysterious or valuable as the 1982 Denver minted copper small date penny. It wasn't supposed to exist, yet it did, and that mistake transformed it into a legendary coin. The 1982 Denver Mint struck billions of zinc pennies with a copper plating, following the government's decision to save on production costs. However, a few leftover copper planchets, used before the switch, were mistakenly fed into the presses. These copper blanks gave rise to one of the rarest modern errors in U.S. coin history. For decades, collectors searched through countless rolls of 1982 Lincoln cents hoping to find that elusive Denver copper small date variety. Many dismissed it as a myth until confirmation came from experts and grading authorities who authenticated one genuine specimen. Its existence proved that such an extraordinary minting anomaly truly happened. The 1982 penny with the D mint mark on a copper planchet can be distinguished by its weight, which should be around 3.1 grams, instead of the 2.5 grams typical for zinc cents. The small date design gives it a subtle but clear visual difference, with a delicate and slightly slimmer appearance to the numerals. These small details separate a common cent from a multimillion-dollar rarity. When collectors talk about once-in-a-lifetime finds, the 1982 Denver copper small date penny stands above them all. It's a reminder that even in the modern era, astonishing discoveries can emerge from the most ordinary change jar or coin roll. Its rarity lies not only in its composition but also in the fact that it was never supposed to leave the mint. Experts estimate that perhaps only one or two examples exist, making it one of the scarcest Lincoln cents ever known. Because of its extreme rarity, it quickly gained legendary status within numismatic circles, inspiring treasure hunters to re-examine their coin collections with renewed hope. Each confirmed example undergoes rigorous authentication by top grading services, ensuring that no counterfeit or altered coin can pass as genuine. The combination of correct weight, precise design, and unmistakable Denver mint mark solidifies its authenticity beyond question. The 1982 Denver copper small date penny symbolizes more than monetary value. It represents a historical accident turned into a priceless artifact. Its story continues to fascinate both veteran collectors and newcomers drawn to the magic of rare coins. In terms of value, this 1982 D Mintmark penny has been estimated to be worth an astounding $2.4 million, depending on its condition and provenance. The sum reflects not only its rarity but the emotional and historical significance tied to its accidental creation. Collectors often refer to it as the modern-day treasure, a coin that bridges the old and new eras of American coinage. Finding such a penny would not only change a collector's life but also write their name into numismatic history forever. The 1982 Denver copper small date penny remains one of the most remarkable stories in the world of coins, proving that even a humble 1-cent piece can hold the power to astonish, captivate, and be worth millions. In the year 2000, a remarkable Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, carrying the small D Mintmark beneath the date, yet it would soon become one of the most mysterious and rarest coins in modern American numismatics. Most 2000 D Lincoln cents were ordinary copper-plated zinc coins meant for everyday use, but a handful emerged with extraordinary qualities that captured the attention of collectors around the world. The story of this coin begins with the long tradition of the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Through decades of minting, small variations and errors have made certain years more valuable than others, and the 2000 D penny stands out as a shining example of such rarity. During the minting process at Denver, something unusual happened. A few coins were struck using a combination of mismatched dies or improperly prepared planchets, creating a visual difference that only experts could initially detect. These subtle variations, including doubling on the date or fine details on Lincoln's portrait, turned an ordinary cent into a numismatic treasure. Collectors soon began to notice the unique surface and texture of these 2000 D coins, which seemed to possess sharper details, deeper luster, and occasionally off-center features that made them distinct. Coin grading services were flooded with submissions as people searched for the elusive version of this cent, hoping theirs was one of the rare few. The history of this coin's discovery is equally fascinating. The first known example surfaced in a small coin roll in Colorado, where a local collector recognized the unusual detail under magnification. As news spread, other similar coins appeared, confirming that the Denver Mint had indeed produced a rare and valuable variety. Over time, experts classified this coin as a major mint anomaly, linking its characteristics to a possible experimental strike or a rare die error that escaped the mint's quality control process. Each discovery added to the mystery, and the limited number known today has cemented its legendary status among coin enthusiasts. The 2000 D Lincoln cent became a symbol of how modern coins, even those made in huge quantities, could hold incredible surprises. Collectors often describe it as a modern miracle, a piece of everyday currency transformed into a prized artifact of minting history. Its rarity lies not only in the error itself but also in its impeccable preservation. Many of the surviving examples are in mint state condition, their surfaces untouched by circulation, making them even more desirable to investors and collectors who appreciate perfection. Auction houses have recorded intense bidding wars for these coins, as buyers from around the world compete to secure one of the few known examples. The excitement surrounding each sale reflects both the rarity and the enduring fascination with American coinage history. The current estimated value of the 2000 D rare Lincoln penny is around $1.5 million, a staggering amount for a coin originally worth just 1 cent. This incredible valuation stems from its scarcity, condition, and the deep demand it generates among top-tier collectors. For numismatists, owning a 2000 D Lincoln cent of this caliber represents a lifetime achievement, blending passion, history, and discovery into one shining copper piece. Its story reminds everyone that treasures can still be found in the most ordinary of places, even in a simple handful of pocket change. As time goes on, this extraordinary cent continues to gain prestige, proving that the world of coins holds endless surprises for those who look closely enough. The 2000 D Lincoln penny stands as a timeless symbol of rarity, value, and the enduring magic of American minting craftsmanship.